This is a really quick, simple hologram here. Used Blender and MadMapper. I made a looping animation of the eye. I'm noticing I have a little warp on the projection material. Let me see here. So it's just a sphere with a texture map over it. Actually, I may have pulled this eye off of the Blender market. I do have one where you could animate the retina. I just wanted to make a quick 3D prop just to show the hologram projection paper. Let's see if I can turn this on really quick. So you can see looks like it's kind of floating there until you look at the edge of the paper, but otherwise it looks pretty good. You could actually, this material is meant to be pasted onto a window, so you can leave it on a front window, facing window, and stick it on there. I don't know if it's reusable. I never took the adhesive off, and use it to project ghosts or just any kind of holiday media onto your window, as long as you have a small projector set up around the inside of the home. But I'm hoping that I end up making, these things are really amazing if you make them large scale. So it would be nice to maybe throw one of these on a stage someday. So yeah, just wanted to show this one off. Just a simple eye. All right, I just wanted to show the Blender setup that I have here for this eyeball. It's a simple animation I learned from Polyfjord. You use the keyframe record right here, and as long as you have the first and last frames identical, you could do just about anything to the middle. You can move it around with your mouse, so you could bring you hit double R, and you can rotate any way that you want, so that you could bring the eyeball to life. It records all the keyframes, and you sample the keyframes after they're made and smooth them out multiple times and render out a 250 frame animation. Take it out of Blender. I rendered it in Eevee with no background, so let's go in here. Yeah, I had no background set up in here. Yeah, transparent background. And then I brought it into MadMapper. In MadMapper, it loops automatically. You could have it play both back and forward, or infinitely back and forth, or just one way once. So you just bring the element in, and then I have it projected onto transparent paper here, so that you can create the hologram right here. It's kind of a bad projection setup. I have everything set too low. Ideally, you want everything set up high so that you could aim downward, and then you don't get that big nasty spot in the back. But I'm sort of limited to what I could do. I haven't been inside of a theater or a venue for a long time. But it's the same basic setup. You could set this up anywhere you have a projector, and you have a limited angle with the audience, so you can really get away with a lot. So yeah, it holds the illusion as long as you have. This is a very low lumen projector, but it still gets the idea across. The stuff that they use in theaters is, if they're lucky, they have something like this. It's acrylic. This is what they use to bring Tupac back. Something like this with mirrors. But if you want to make something gigantic and you didn't want to get such a huge piece of this stuff, they have a material that's got little holes in it. It's like it's a cloth, and the light shines through the cloth. I think it's got like a 12 by 12 mesh, and it has the same exact effect. So if you have security screens or bug screens on your windows, you could actually do the same effect on your bug screens, because enough light passes through and wraps around when it bounces out the other side, that you could create this holographic effect with just a bug screen. And it's the same thing they do inside of a theater on a larger scale. So Yeah, just wanted to show this one. It's a simple eyeball.